somewhere back in a long ago. A sentimental fool, don't see, trying hard to recreate what is yet to be created. Once in a life, she musters a smile for his nostalgic tale. Never coming near what he wanted to say, only to realize it never really was. She had a place in his life. He never made her think twice as he rises to her apology. Everybody else was sure that no, he's watching her go. What a fool believes he sees. The wise man has the power to reason away. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy KarlisMusik, and I'm back with another tutorial. That's right, another tutorial. Now, in this tutorial, we'll be studying the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes. That's right, look, you heard me. I'll do my best to interpret these chords and progressions, and if it helps anybody with this song, then I'm all for it. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers, man. You'd have to be a fool if you don't know this song. You'd have to be a fool if you don't love this song. I mean, this right here is just amazing material, classic material, written by none other than Michael McDonald on keys and vocals and Kenny Loggins, an amazing duo. This was just an amazing performance, amazing writing, amazing production, amazing key work, might I add. I'm trying to come close to what was done on the album, man. Now, this is just amazing stuff right here. Now, look, we start this one in D flat major, and then it uniquely modulates to E major on the choruses, man. Good stuff right here. So, D flat major, right? So D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, right? And then our E major scale, right? So E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E major. Now look, this one right here, it moves, right? It moves. It's a kind of a deceptive movement. Not deceptive, but that's just the best word I can come up with, right? Now, I explained the theory of this chord progression that we start off with in this video. You can click the link above and get a little bit more detail on the theory of this. But right here, we're just going to go for it, right? So first, right, we're starting with this wonderful chord, right? This G flat major 7 with our A flat in the bass, A flat in the bass, G flat in the right hand, B flat, D flat, F, right? So what we're doing here, right? So bang, transitioning with this A flat major, or passing, I should say. So you're going to notice that we're going to pass with this A flat major a lot. I'm not going to get into the theory of it, which, like I said, you can click that link that you saw before, and we'll get a little bit more into what's happening there. But I'll try to be as brief as possible and not spend too much time here. But it's just amazing stuff, so we have to spend a little time here. So, right, G flat major 7 with our A flat, right, to this G flat major, straight G flat major, G flat in the bass, G flat in the right hand, B flat, D flat, pass with that A flat major again, right? So, right, this time we're passing with this A flat major and this D flat major, right? So the A flat major, A flat, C, E flat, D flat major, A flat, D flat, F, right? going back, we want to make sure we're going over this in detail, right? So that we get it, because it's moving, but it's actually easy to do, right? Right, so now we go to this F in the bass, right? So we'll hit this D flat major, A flat major in the right hand, right? So that D flat major, A flat, D flat F, A flat major, A flat, C, E flat, right? Right, so that G flat major, passing again with that A flat major, right? Clue right there. We're passing with the A flat major every time. That's what makes it feel like it's moving, so, right? So back to the beginning. Then we come here, our E flat minor 7, E flat in the bass, G flat in the right hand, B flat, D flat, right? Go to this F minor 7, F in the bass, A flat in the right hand, C, E flat. Right, back to this G flat major with the A flat in the bass. Whoa, where do we go? A diminished, A in the bass, A in the right hand, C, E flat. Right, to our B flat minor 7, B flat in the bass, A flat in the right hand, D flat, F. Right, so let's do that again, right, real slow. And then we'll pass again, the A flat major, and then we'll hit this A7 with a 9. So cool, man. A in the bass, G in the right hand, B, D flat, right? One more time. Right? Right? Now instead, right before we go to that change, instead of going here, we're gonna stay, right? So right, that's that shit, right? Ah, sweet part, man. So what we have right here is our A flat major with the B flat in the bass. Wonderful chord. B flat in the bass, A flat in the right hand, C, E flat, right? Shit, right? Pass with this A in the bass, and we'll go back to that G flat major with the A flat in the bass. Pass with the A in the bass. We can pass with the chord, right? We can pass with that chord right there. This G major with the A in the bass, A in the bass, G in the right hand, B, D, right? Right, watch this. As she rises to, right? Now that right there, that's a 2-5, man. We're gonna go for a 2-5-1 here, but this 2, right? This E flat minor 9, right? So E flat in the bass, G flat in the right hand, B flat, D flat, F, rises to, right? Now all we do is we switch from that E flat to A flat, and we drop this D flat to a C, right? Right? Now without this bass note, this is our G flat major 7 flat 5, because right, we're flat in the 5, right? Rises to her apology. This is our 1, right? Remember, we're in D flat major, right? As she rises to her apology. This is our D flat major 7 with the 9, D flat in the bass, F in the right hand, A flat, C, E flat, right? B to B flat, or what I do or did in the demonstration, I did, right? B augmented 7, B in the bass, A in the right hand, E flat, G, chromatically down to the B flat augmented 7, B flat in the bass, A flat in the right hand, D, G flat. Now that's not on the album. I believe it's just a B flat, B to B flat on the album, single notes, right? So once again, as she rises to her apology, right? Everybody else is E flat minor 9 would surely know. Right? Now, the rest of these parts are going to use this same concept. Now, this concept, right? So we're going to our B flat minor 7, but let's look at the right hand. This is our D flat major, A flat, D flat, F, right? We're going to use that A flat major to pass to a different inversion of this D flat major, right? D flat major, A flat major, D flat major. Just a different inversion. F, A flat, D flat. Then pass with that A flat major again. Now let's listen to it with the B flat in the bass. He's watching her go. Right? We're doing that same move with the G in the bass. Right? Watch it. As she rises to her apology, everybody else will surely know. Right? Do that move. G in the bass. What a fool, right? Now watch, we're going to do the same with this. Believe, right? We're going to do the same with this right here. Now this is when it modulates to the E major, right? What a fool believes. You wonder why you feel that rise, why you feel that mood change in the song, because it modulates right there. It sneaks it in. Clever. What a fool believes. Right? Now look, we're going to use that same concept, right? But this time we're going to use our E major to pass from chord to chord. So we're using this A major in the right hand, A, C sharp, E, pass with this E major, G sharp, B, E, and then a different inversion of that A major, right? E, A, C sharp, right? Watch. Right? We just went A major, E major, A major, E major. Right? Now look at that, right? So bop, boom, right? This is our E major with the G sharp in the bass, G sharp in the bass, G sharp in the right hand, B, E, bop, A major, A in the bass, A in the right, C sharp, E. Ooh. A sharp diminished, A sharp in the bass, A sharp in the right hand, C sharp, E. Right? And then we get right here, our A major with the B in the bass. But we're going to do the same thing. Right? So let's do it from the beginning. What a fool believes. Right? And then we go to this E major, but we're going to do that same thing. This time, from this E major chord, we're going to use the B major to pass to a different inversion of the E major. So E major, B, E, G sharp, right? B major, B, D sharp, F sharp, and then a different inversion of that E major, G sharp, B, E, right? So with that E in the bass, and then do that same thing with the C sharp in the bass. And then we'll do this right here, right? Right? So what that bass is doing, it's doing this fall. C, B, A sharp, A, G sharp. chromatic fall. And then the right hand's doing A, B, C, C sharp, B. Right? So what you'll have is right? And then you'll go back. And then remember that run, right? We're starting here on the A, and then our bass we start on the C. Right? Of course there's a second verse, but at the end we're just vamping here. And that same run, start with the A in the right hand, C in the bass. Hey man, and that's the entire song, people. Look, I hope this helps you. If it helps you, just like the video, share the video, comment on the video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hype this video. And look, it's KarlisMusik, and I'm out.